Shocking news has emerged about Anna Duggar, and fans are furious. Reports reveal that Anna is selling puppies for a staggering $2,000 each, sparking outrage across social media. Many are calling it greedy, while others say it's yet another troubling chapter for the already controversial Duggar family. For those unfamiliar, Anna Duggar is best known as the wife of Josh Duggar, whose name has been synonymous with scandal for years. Anna is also a devoted mother of 7 children and has often found herself in the public eye, whether she wants to be there or not. Despite remaining mostly quiet during Josh's legal battles and prison sentence, Anna's latest move has suddenly placed her right back into the spotlight, and not in the way she might have hoped. So why are fans so upset? Many see this as exploitation, accusing Anna of using animals as a way to make quick money. Others believe this raises serious questions about her financial stability, given that she's now the sole provider for her children while her husband remains behind bars. The backlash has been swift and loud, with critics slamming her actions across platforms like Reddit, Instagram, and Facebook. In this video, we'll take a closer look at Anna's surprising decision to sell these high-priced puppies, the fan reactions that have left the internet buzzing, and the possible reasons behind why she might have chosen this path. We'll also explore how this latest controversy ties into the Duggar family's long history of public scandals and what it could mean for Anna's future moving forward. The story first began circulating after eagle-eyed fans noticed Anna Duggar advertising puppies online. Screenshots quickly spread across social media, showing what appeared to be a litter of purebred dogs listed for sale at around $2,000 each. The ads, according to fan accounts, were not hidden in some obscure corner of the internet. They were allegedly posted in popular pet groups and forums where thousands of people could easily see them. Within hours, discussions exploded, with Anna's name trending among Duggar watchers and reality TV fans alike. From the details that surfaced, the puppies were described as a highly desirable breed, known for their popularity among families and for fetching high prices. Anna reportedly emphasized their pedigree and claimed that they were being raised in a loving, home-centered environment. The price tag, however, immediately became the center of attention. For many, $2,000 per puppy felt excessive, and the fact that Anna was the one selling them only added fuel to the controversy. Fans began debating not only the ethics of backyard breeding, but also Anna's motivations for stepping into this kind of side business. Reactions from fans were swift and emotional. On platforms like Reddit, Instagram, and Facebook, hundreds of comments flooded in. Some accused Anna of being money-hungry, saying that she was trying to capitalize on vulnerable buyers at a premium price. Others went even further, questioning whether the dogs were being bred responsibly and whether this was an ethical decision given the number of pets already in shelters. The most common theme among critics was concern over animal welfare. People worried the puppies were being treated more as commodities than living beings. A few defenders, however, pointed out that raising a litter of puppies requires money, time, and care, and that perhaps Anna was simply trying to provide for her 7 children in the best way she could. This controversy is not an isolated moment for the Duggar family. Over the years, the Duggars have been accused of chasing money in different ways, from speaking engagements to book deals to side hustles that often draw public judgment. Anna herself, though quieter than some of her in-laws, has occasionally been swept into these criticisms. Her decision to sell puppies now echoes those same tensions, fans questioning where financial necessity ends and opportunism begins. What makes this story particularly striking is how it shapes Anna's larger image. For years, she has been viewed as a devoted but struggling mother, a woman left to raise her children largely on her own while her husband serves time in prison. Many fans sympathize with her situation, acknowledging the heavy financial and emotional burden she carries. But this puppy sale has created a divide. Some see it as a desperate mother doing what she must to survive, while others view it as a tone-deaf move that undermines her credibility and compassion. It is yet another reminder of how public perception of Anna Duggar is complicated, torn between empathy for her hardships and criticism for the choices she makes along the way. The biggest question on everyone's mind right now is simple. Why is Anna doing this? Why would the wife of a disgraced reality star suddenly start selling puppies for thousands of dollars each? knowing full well that the public spotlight would land on her again. To understand, we have to take a hard look at Anna's life since Josh Duggar's imprisonment. When Josh was sent away, Anna wasn't just left as a single mom emotionally, she was also left to shoulder the crushing weight of raising 7 children almost entirely on her own. 7 kids means 7 mouths to feed, 7 sets of clothes to buy, school costs, medical needs, and everything in between. The financial strain is unimaginable for anyone, but especially for someone like Anna, who has spent most of her adult life as a stay-at-home mother, not building a career of her own. Unlike many women who can fall back on a job, a degree, or even part-time work, Anna's life revolved around homemaking and child-rearing, as was expected in the Duggar family's conservative circles. That's left her with very limited options to support herself now that her husband is behind bars. She doesn't have a steady paycheck, nor does she have the kind of professional network that would make re-entering the workforce easy. So, is this puppy-selling venture a last-resort financial move? Many fans believe so. The truth is, raising purebred puppies, especially in-demand breeds, can bring in quick money, even if it sparks controversy. Each puppy at $2,000 could potentially help Anna cover groceries, bills, and maybe even put something aside for emergencies. For a woman with 7 children, every dollar counts. But some wonder if there's something more going on here. Could this be about more than just survival? Some critics speculate that Anna may also be looking for ways to maintain a sense of independence, to create her own small business without having to leave home. Others say this is simply Anna's attempt to cling to a lifestyle she can no longer afford, given that her days of reality TV paychecks and Duggar family perks are long gone. This isn't the first time we've seen a wife of a disgraced public figure struggle financially in the aftermath of scandal. History is full of examples. Celebrity wives left to pick up the pieces, facing sudden judgment from the public while also trying to provide for their children. When the headlines fade, the reality is that many of these women are left behind, facing mounting bills and limited opportunities. Anna's situation, while shocking to fans, fits into this larger pattern. She's a mother doing what she feels she has to do, whether people approve of it or not. And while her choice has sparked outrage, it also raises a sobering question. When the world turns its back on you, how do you survive? When news of Anna Duggar's puppy sale broke, social media quickly lit up with divided reactions. The comment section on Instagram, Facebook, and Reddit became a battlefield of opinions, reflecting the complicated way fans and critics view Anna and the Duggar family as a whole. On one side, there were critics who wasted no time in calling the situation outrageous. Many pointed out that Anna listed the puppies for $2,000 each, a price tag some felt was not only excessive but exploitative. These voices accused her of cashing in on animals at a time when countless dogs in shelters are in need of adoption. One commenter wrote, $2,000 for a dog when shelters are overflowing? This is just money-hungry and cruel. Others echoed the sentiment, questioning whether the Duggar family's financial struggles justified what they saw as unfair pricing.
But not everyone saw it that way.
Supporters stepped in, arguing that purebred puppies naturally come with higher costs, and Anna has every right to sell them at the market rate. They highlighted the expenses that go into breeding, veterinary care, and raising puppies properly. For them, Anna wasn't exploiting anyone. She was simply finding a way to provide for her 7 children. One fan defended her by saying, "She's not forcing anyone to buy the puppies. If people are willing to pay, then she's doing nothing wrong." This divide brought up a bigger ethical debate. Is breeding and selling pets for profit acceptable? Critics framed it as unnecessary when rescue options exist, while defenders argued that responsible breeding serves families who want a specific type of pet and ensures animals are well cared for before adoption. Of course, this controversy doesn't exist in a vacuum. The Duggar family is no stranger to backlash, and this incident only added fuel to an already complicated reputation. For years, public scrutiny has followed them, from Josh Duggar's criminal scandals to financial controversies, and now, even something as seemingly ordinary as selling puppies has turned into a national debate. Some fans also noted the wider cultural issue. reality TV families monetizing every aspect of their lives. The Duggars once profited from sharing their parenting, marriages, and even childbirth on national television. Now, with no show to fall back on, Anna's pivot into selling puppies has some wondering whether this is just another extension of that same monetization, turning even pets into profit. The clash of opinions highlights not only the specific case of Anna Duggar, but also a broader conversation about celebrity families, money, and morality. What one person sees as survival, another may call exploitation, and that tension is exactly why this story continues to stir so much attention. Anna Duggar's decision to sell puppies for such a high price doesn't just affect her personally, it also adds another layer of controversy to the Duggar family name. For years, the Duggars have been walking a thin line between their once wholesome brand and the scandals that have overshadowed it. Anna, often seen as the loyal wife and devoted mother, is now facing scrutiny that could further fracture her already delicate public image. Some critics argue that this will damage Anna beyond repair, painting her as desperate or opportunistic. Others believe that, much like past Duggar scandals, the outrage may be intense but short-lived, eventually fading as fans move on to the next controversy. If history is any guide, the Duggar brand has proven remarkably resilient despite blow after blow. But this latest issue highlights how fragile their public standing truly is. For Anna personally, this controversy could become a turning point. Instead of being viewed solely through the lens of Josh's crimes, she has the opportunity, though perhaps unintentionally, to show she's making her own choices to survive and provide for her family. Some fans even speculate this moment could serve as a stepping stone toward independence, a rare chance for Anna to reshape her narrative outside of her husband's shadow. But whether she takes that path or continues to remain tied to the Duggar legacy is another question. The bigger issue is whether the Duggar brand itself can weather yet another storm. With each controversy, the wholesome family image they once sold to the world becomes harder to maintain. And if Anna continues to draw negative attention, it may not just be her reputation at risk. It could be the final blow to the Duggar name as a whole. As we wrap up, let's take a moment to look back. Anna Duggar's decision to sell puppies for $2,000 each has sparked a firestorm, drawing outrage from fans, fueling debates over financial desperation, and raising bigger ethical questions about profiting from animals. For many, the emotional reaction has been strong. Some feel deep disappointment, others sadness, and many have voiced sharp criticism. It's not just about the price tag, but about what this choice represents for a woman already under intense public scrutiny. This situation is more than just about puppies. It's about a woman under pressure, a family still facing heavy scrutiny, and fans who feel let down once again. Whether Anna was just trying to make ends meet or made a misstep in judgment, the fallout has been huge. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.